right, this is going to be one of my very first attempts at making a full YouTube video. I have some big things coming up, and I have some, should I say, goodies that we're going to be getting on, put on the truck. So, let me show you. I have a 2017 Ram 2500 HD with a good old 6.7 liter in it. And I know what you're saying. 6.7, yes, it's a 6.7 Cummins. I am gonna be planning on putting some goodies under the hood to she's pretty bone stock. All I have done to it is I have added the Banks Ram intake for it to try to make sure that I don't have that infamous bolt that likes to fall into your cylinders and destroy your engine. So yeah, I got rid of that. So I put the new Banks one on it. And what we're going to be doing is taking the factory Ram air out, and we're going to be 2G swapping it. And what I'm sure most of you know, when you 2G swap a truck, you are changing the turbo. We are going to be putting a S467 turbo in it, and I'm also getting a valve cover that I'm going to put on it that's powder coated and everything. It'll be from Whirly Fab, or Whirly Custom Fab. It'll be a Illusion Blueberry is the color that I'm going for, because I'm definitely going with a theme of black and blue, because those are kind of my favorite colors. And going to be having that installed this upcoming week. I would have tried to accomplish that in my garage, but I'm kind of coming crunch time, and we're going to try to get this ready for the FP Truck Fest, which is for FP 5.0, which is in a couple of weeks, about a month, less than a month away. And I don't know if I'm going to have time to get that done with currently a situation that I have going on, because I just moved. So that's going to make it, that just took all my time that I had to work on this truck. But yeah, we're going to be trying to get a little more ponies out of her. I was going to put a bigger turbo on it, but I mean, the turbo that I'm getting can be rated up for around 900 horse, which I'm not going for. You know, I'm not trying to break 1,000 horsepower, because I mean, it is kind of my daily driver truck. So I definitely need to have something that isn't going to, have issues and all that. And plus, a lot of the rest of it's still stock. So, you know what? Big horsepower and stock don't go well together. So I'm hoping I don't break anything. That's my main thing. But hopefully, with what I'm going to be doing as I progressively build this truck, even though it kind of is already build it more on this channel that I'm going to start, I'm excited. I'm definitely curious what it'll be like to drive it around. So we will get some clips of her, and we will see what it's like when it gets done. But yeah, to add a little more to the video, a little more about what we have with the truck, because I haven't really posted this, obviously this being my first YouTube video. We got 35-inch tires by 24 by 14 American Force wheels, which, no, they don't spin yet, but yeah, pretty standard 4-inch BDS lift kit. Had to do a little trimming, added the Fox BDS dual stabilizer with shocks and all that. I mean, the rest of it's not really, pretty generic and basic. I've owned this truck for about a year. I haven't really done much to it. I mean, I changed the headlights and cab lights out, and tail lights, and put some smoked ones, which, I'll probably make some videos on those later on, but for now, this is kind of just what I have. I mean, I wasn't really into the truck scene really when I got it, I was kind of like just antsy to get it built, so I kind of like just boom, boom, boom built it. And this was before I really wanted to probably decide on going on a YouTube adventure. So yeah, this will be fun. I'm excited to see what else we can do to this thing to maybe make content for it. I'm definitely going to be plugging my Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, everything in the description to try to grow this page and try to grow it into something good. So let's get on it. Well, this is gonna be the last day she sounds like this. See. So yeah, as you guys have heard, that's going to be the last time that this truck starts sounding like a stock turboed 6.7. So I'm going to go drop it off at the diesel shop that we have kind of near me in the good old state of Indiana, where I'm going to go drop it off and get the goodies put under. So all I have right now is I have a S467 turbo getting installed on it from a local person that I'm not actually sure much information on it. We actually might be looking into maybe working some stuff out, because he's kind of newer in the community, and these are guys that do professional, like their pull trucks use his turbos, his 400 turbos. So I'm gonna see, kind of learn more information as we go. So I'm gonna kind of check it out, because I know there's some reputable ones out there. Like there's a lot of people use like a Phillips Fab. He has a good S400 kit. I mean, Whirly Fab, you know, Full Send Diesel, you know, some of these other ones that use they use these turbos. But so he's going to be a new one that I'm going to try out. And I have the Whirly Fab valve cover that I painted or got powder coated Illusion Blueberry is the color that I'm kind of going for. I'm going for like I told you in the previous clips, I'm going for like a blackish kind of black and blue kind of. I'm trying to decide if I want to throw in a little white, but for now I'm just going to stick to black and blue. But yeah, that's all I've got so far. I'm going to be purchasing some other stuff to add to the truck that I can add to the build series, I guess, that I'm going to kind of start on YouTube. I'm going to probably add like the coolant tank and radiator cover, and Fast Motorsports has the hood mirror that I think would be pretty cool, because now that the truck is kind of higher than what it was stock height, it's kind of hard to see in the engine bay, and even someone like me who's kind of smaller and shorter, it's kind of hard for me to work on it and see what I'm doing and all that. So it kind of be helpful. Maybe put some rock lights under there to maybe see under the engine bay a little better when it's dark out. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of neat. It'll be my first time really driving like a bigger turbo truck before, because my previous trucks that I've had, I had a LBZ Cat Eye that I unfortunately had a rough ending. It's seen better days, but that thing was just tuned in, weight reduction, I guess, which even those didn't really have much of a weight reduction, but it did have some stuff unplugged. But yeah, other than that, basically stock. I mean, I had an S&B air intake. Not really anything too crazy. And I think it got up and went a little bit, for being a stock turbo. It had the Garrett 64 millimeter, I think is what those come with from factory. For being a stock Garrett turbo, that thing had some giddy up. I'll tell you that. For, people just say, oh, Duramaxes don't make power and all this other crap. They're not the fastest things, but I'll tell you what, that thing, it didn't make, like I said, it didn't make much horsepower, but it definitely had a lot of torque, and that thing was pretty quick. So, anyways, yep, just keep on driving to drop her off. Well, I'm popping here on the vlog to give a little update on the truck, since I have not posted this video yet, and there's kind of a reason why. I still don't have the truck back. I I'm kind of getting kind of annoyed with it. It's been gone for like 2 weeks now, and the shop told me that I guess they ordered the wrong manifold for it. So had to return that piece, order the correct manifold, and then they had to wait on some part of the piping, I guess. I don't know. I kind of getting frustrated with this whole process because, you know, at this rate, clearly I didn't make the FP crunch, and that was kind of what this was all for, was I was going to end up trying to make it to the FP show, and that clearly didn't happen. So now it's just kind of I want to get the truck back and try to make sure I can get it back and actually enjoy it, because I ordered this stuff in December for Christmas for myself and still don't have it back, and it's basically it's March. So yeah, kind of frustrating. I guess I'll just keep chugging along with this video and keep updating it until I get it back and get it back in my possession. Well, it's been a long time coming. We are going to go pick up the 4th gen. Finally back from getting all the work done and getting the S467 done. So I'll see you guys when we get back. She sounds so good. You probably can't even hear me over how loud she is, but she sounds real good. Look who's finally came back. She's finally home. We got the Whirly Fab S467. We did the upgraded valve cover. And yeah, she's coming along pretty well. I'm excited to see what else I can get cooking up with this thing. I definitely want to powder coat some more stuff. That's kind of the main thing. I know in the next video I'll be looking at doing some rust protected on the frame, because it definitely needs it, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what else I can do with this thing. I definitely want to also figure out what other pieces I really want to powder coat and try to figure out. Let me know in the description, should I go like straight blue, or should I kind of intermix? Because a lot of these people that build these trucks tend to just do one solid color. And I'm trying to decide, you know, the theme is blue and black. So I'm like, do I throw some pieces in there that are black? Do I throw some pieces in there blue? Do I do all blue? You know, let me know in the comments below. Like, should I go mix and kind of change it up and kind of do a little black in there? Or do I just keep it blue? So let me know in the comments below which one you guys think you guys want to see. I am genuinely impressed with how good this thing sounds. It sounds like a completely different truck. It sounds like it is just a whole new beast, and you can actually like hear the turbo a little better, I would say, than the stock turbo. Because usually when you start the truck up after it's sitting all day, even if it's not that cold out, it would just start up and it would just whistle and scream at you. And now it sounds like a ripper. So that yeah, this was a long time coming. This was a long wait for this video. It's kind of, I'm gonna have it all over the place. I'm gonna be jumping around because this whole process took quite a while. It took a lot longer than I wanted it to, but it was definitely worth it. It was definitely worth the wait. Shout out to Quality Diesel Performance. They're the ones who did the work. I had a little mishap, which I'll probably insert a picture. I woke up after the first night of driving it, and there was coolant on my driveway, and I was like, well, crap. So I took it back to them because I really didn't have time to, take it apart at work. So I took it over to them on the way back from home, and we took the fender liner out, and we're like, there's the thing, there's a fitting. It was a good old hose clamp, came loose, so had to tighten that back up and fix that. So far we don't have any other issues. So far it's running great. You can hear the turbo well. I haven't had any other issues, so yeah, we'll have to see what other modifications we can start doing to this girl. I plan on doing some mods, like I've said in the previous clips, about doing some powder coating and some different parts and stuff under the hood. I'm not really going to shoot for big horsepower yet. I haven't fully decided if, I want to go the route of building this truck up to make like 800 to 1,000 horsepower, or if I want to maybe step out into something different, maybe get a different truck, maybe see what you guys think in the comments, list maybe, I'm kind of into the checking out. I've never owned a Power Stroke before, maybe like a 6.7 Power Stroke. Before I had this truck, I did have a Duramax, but maybe, L5P, 3rd gen, I'm not really sure what route I really want to go yet. Kind of just more seeing on what people in the comments have to say and see more about, what's out there, because that's the hardest part, is trying to find what I actually want in good condition for a good price, since the prices are crazy with everything still. I mean, it's been that way since COVID. I mean, there have been people trying to sell a semi rust-free truck for like 50 grand, and I'm like, I'm truck's 20 years old, it's got 200,000 miles. Yeah, it's rust-free, but I can't. I like to take care of my stuff, so I would rather just maintain something newer and not have to spend 50 grand on something that's rust-free. But anyways, I think that'll about do it for the rest of this video. I will probably have to see what all happens in the future with what the next process is with this. I'll definitely have to keep looking at parts, maybe hopefully get into some connections with some people, maybe find businesses and anyone that wants to work on something for this truck, and maybe get your business out there, get your name out there, as well as I'm trying to get my name out there. So yeah, like and subscribe, and comment what you think the next truck build should be, or what else we should do to the old 4th gen. I'm excited to see what people have to say. So that'll do it for this video. Please like and subscribe and comment down below. Bye.